What is this place, Lucina? I feel a magical power here.
This appears very similar to Arena Ferox. Most curious.
Ferox? That's a place from your world, right?
Yes. Ferox is a kingdom divided by east and west, with a militaristic Khan overseeing each. Every so many years, a fighting tournament is held to determine which Khan will rule them all. Arena Ferox is where I cross swords with my father.
He taught you swordsmanship, yes? It must have been an interesting, if fierce, bout.
Yes. It was a hard fight. He had no idea who I was and held nothing back. He'd trained me well, but that fight was when I first saw just how strong my father really was. That must be precisely why this familiar place was chosen as a trial ground.
Trial ground? What does that mean?
We each feel the extraordinary power here. Tell me what it feels like deep down.
It's almost like I'm sensing your power, but also like you're far away.
Well then, draw your weapon. Fight me. If you pass the trial, our bond will grow stronger. With a stronger bond, you will be able to draw upon more of my power as an emblem.
I hope I can learn as much in this arena as you did.
That's good to hear. However, it's going to require more than hope for you to win this battle.
You're going to be surprised if you think I'm only bringing hope to this fight.
That's the spirit.
So yeah, this is a map, no less, and yeah, it has a low deployment of 6 units. But for load 6, it makes sense. And so yeah, and the reason why I'm doing this paralogue before doing the next chapter was because I actually want gold because, well, let me show real quick, cause I need to actually show it. You can see in the corner, I am broke. Do not ask how I found mysterious. I always just keep finding ways to make myself poor in Fire Emblem games. Okay, unless the game in question, it just floods me with a lot of gold. Either way, yeah, you may think that this is not much of a strong paralogue because yes, it's the first one that you fight one of the emblems, and yes, it's not that many units, but I don't know you're aware, but a berserker with a silver axe with 44 physical attack still hurts, and also 15 speed, so you're not very likely to double them. Not to mention the same problem with Thorn Sages. These guys suck because, well, you have a magic user, you could just easily shred through them. And they also don't have like 1 or 2 range, but these guys have 1 or 2 range. But the main issue is Lucina here. Yet she's the biggest problem because not only did she start off with the Paragon, the Paragon Bow Pasha. Just, you know, because that's literally what she starts with, but she also has a way to pierce through your caps and almost as well as Alia because screw you, I guess. And yeah, obviously this is affecting its flying, obviously, and then not to mention, yeah, all this. And yeah, let's not forget, she also had 27 effective speed, and if she doesn't use the bow, yeah, she's gonna be fast and you're not gonna double her. Now there is something I should also point out. Each of the emblems do have dialogue with the main character, but there's some characters that actually do have dialogue with said characters, with said emblems, and well, one of the, for Lucina is Alfred, so I'm gonna have to bring him. So yeah, but everyone else is, well, I could just bring whoever. Now for this, I'm going to need to bring strong, hard-hitting units because Lucina is very tough to even take out.
Ike! I'm ready.
Do I have any like bond ring that just give me strength? Probably. Well, I guess this technically does. Yeah, I'll get more bond rings off screen, so I have more options. Also, I'm just gonna do this just for the +2 speed. The speed is not very much gonna be important against Lucina because at this point, nobody in your army is gonna have the speed to double her. Nevertheless, some of your units will get doubled by her. But even with Fogado, he's not even fast enough to double her. In fact, if she equips a sword, she's likely to double him, and that's not account for the fact that he has a ring that gives him speed. Oh yeah, and also I have to pick one more unit. So you know, this cannot see. This might help. I know the whole hard hitting thing, but poison damage is also gonna be helpful. But I already have Marin for that, and I'm already settling to bring her. So you know what? Another backup unit is probably better than nothing. And I still technically have a healer anyway, so as long as I don't die a bunch of time, I should be fine.
Don't hold back. Strengthen our bond. Fight with everything you've got.
I'll try.
Verily.
With pride.
I'll do my best.
I'm ready.
I hear you.
What's our move?
Yeah, that still hurts.
Beat you to a pulp. Serves you right.
At least I'm getting some gold at least.
Oh no!
And yeah, here comes the Thorn mages.
Don't worry about me.
I'll help.
That was cool, was it not?
I will not lose.
Gonna need to take a step back because, well, Thorn it still hurts, and that's a 1 to 3 range weapon. Also, these guys are moving as well. Yeah, as you can see, it hurts a lot.
I'm your knight to command.
Nice dodge. Just gonna get Ivy this kill in particular.
Nothing left of you.
could also do that as well. I don't lose much if I do that. I do have to be careful about Ivy, well, dying to the 2% crit, but it should be fine, correct?
My turn.
I will atone.
I can do better.
Yeah, no damage whatsoever. So I'll do this instead.
I'll help.
Now I will be attacking her at the very least. Well, that's bad. Cause I don't want Diamond to remain here. Can he actually take a hit though? He can eat a hit. Alright, so slight issue, but it should be fine now. There we go. And give this buff to her because I don't know which one this guy will go after.
My!
Only what I deserve.
Alright, now it's time to pull Lucina in. Gonna use the hammer because it does do the most damage. And yes, I'm going to need these guys as well. Also, yeah, if you don't finish it fast enough,
Run while you can!
those guys spawn. And let me tell you, in one of the attempts I did when practicing for this, I tried to take on these guys while being much weaker, and it was a mistake, let's just say, because not only that more guys came in because I'm playing around against Swordmaster with killing edges, but the extra enemies happen to be Warp Knights, so yeah, screw me, I guess.
I can go on!
My turn.
You looking down on me? I'm sorry you had to see that.
Imagine defeating her very quickly. I actually don't want to finish her off right now.
I'm happy to help.
Need to get the okay. Let's get the 2 dialogues that she has.
Wow. The
the Khans fought in the arena for the right to rule? It's almost like fate brought us here.
The Khans didn't battle. They picked champions to fight on their behalf.
Whew. If that is the case, I think it fortunate that this place is not the true arena.
Indeed. Now, come at me.
If I may.
Over here!
Alright, that does finish her off. So let me go on my way to have to kill this one guy here.
Let's begin. Tenacious fall.
1,000 curses upon our enemy.
Cause yeah, you can see how she even has like attacking from a distance is not good, especially when matches is not much of an option. But I need melee as a spell, as an option just in case I miss with any attack because all of these have to finish off. All of these have to hit to finish off.
What's wrong? You won't win just by standing there.
Your stance has no openings. I don't see how I could hit you, no matter where I strike.
Doubt will only dull your attacks. Trust in yourself, and come at me with everything.
Understood. Here I come.
Allow me.
Not done.
This ends now.
So strong.
Okay, Alex, you didn't need to do that to her. You didn't need to crit her like that. Also, yeah, I know I made it easy, but believe me, if you try to do this with just Lin, it's a completely different story.
I lost. Your combat skills have grown admirably. Compared to when we first met, you've grown strong and become a formidable opponent.
Thank you. It is in no small part because of your guidance, Lucina.
Such kind words. If I helped you at all, then I couldn't be happier. There's a lesson there, you know. What one person can achieve on their own is limited.
I agree. I couldn't have come this far by myself. Everything I've accomplished has been thanks to those who have fought beside me.
I'm relieved to hear that. I feel my friends close by even now. Their spirits live on in me.
Their spirits live on.
The power of my bonds with them helped us to change a hopeless future, the same as you are now, with your own allies.
You're one of those allies, Lucina. Aren't you?
Of course. I'll fight with you until the very last.
Then we can't lose, no matter what the world sends our way.
You're right. Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
So yeah, so that's basically her paralogue. And yet, I still think it's a bit hard if you're doing this without Emblem Ike. If you have him, it's a little bit more easier. But without him, it's actually harder. And of course, I did use my Paner and Marin just to help me out, and there were both good pre-promotes. But even then, you still have Ivy's retainers, who are technically all still good units, except they get destroyed by Lin. Well, it gets destroyed by Lucina as well, but even then. Yeah, and yeah, speaking of Lin, I will not do her paralogue. Why? Because, well, she does have dialogue with Ivy, but she also had dialogue with Hortensia, but well, she's not in this group, so I'm not gonna do it until I get her. And even then, I don't find Lin as a problem. I only find her map as a problem, and that's a big difference. Because not only that Lin doesn't have all her weapons compared to Lucina, who definitely have all her weapons, but Lin's AI, it's very predictable. So there's that. While Lucina, unless you hit all your attack, keep in mind she's fast and can actually do damage, unlike Lyn, who cannot do damage. Let's just say there's a complete difference of power between a character and the map and then the map. And no, that is not me being biased to Lucina, because not only that I actually do like her in that way, but also have her as a profile picture. No, I actually speak of this in general. I don't find Lyn to be that hard. I find Lyn's map to be hard, but I find the opposite with Lucina's map, which Lucina is very hard to actually take out, especially if your attacks don't connect. But the map, it's not hard unless you actually waited that long. But if you, for some reason, you don't take out Lyn whatsoever. Oh yeah, well obviously, yeah, you don't take out Lyn or Lucina fast enough, because, you know, Lyn has her own gimmick and Lucina has, well, what you saw when you engage with her. And
I am Panette. Brace yourself.
I have been waiting for this.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
also, there is Ice Paralogue, but I do have the unit to do it, but I'm actually gonna hold off.
Rolling one-on-one is not for the weak of heart.
No holding back.
Why am I using Fist?
You're as strong as I expected.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
The reason why I'm gonna hold off Ike's Paralogue is because I need one more emblem before I take it on. I don't need like 4 to take it on.
Panette,
I can do it with just 3.
soldier of Solm.
Etier here, busting in once again.
Let's have some fun.
Ooh, I really thought I had you.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
So that would be if. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the episode. So I'm only doing this because I actually want her to actually have stats, and also this is much better than Berserker. But next time we're going to Stone's Palace, and Bob saved the queen from being attacked by our favorite 3/4 of the hounds.